Hello there, guys. How's it going? My name's Dave, DRC Dave, and welcome back to episode 10 of the Marching On Together FM18 Leeds United save. We are in the Premier League now. Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't watched last episode, go back and watch it. It was worth watching, but now I'm assuming you have. And so, the last episode, you saw us just about defeat Aston Villa in the playoff final. So what you'll hear today, we've got the first game of the season. We're away at Brighton. Not the hardest of starts, I'd say, but then we play Man City straight after that. So it gets tougher. Let's put it that way. But what you're really here to do is to look at the transfers. So as you can see on the screen, we spent £32 million. 4 million went out. Um, I think last episode when I saw the transfer budget and the wage budget, I thought, oh my god, we've got huge amounts to spend. Not really the case. I didn't factor in the fact that a number of our current players are going to ask for new contracts and then moan if they didn't get them. So that ate up a certain percentage of the wages. We also had yearly wage rises, which ate up a bit of the wages, and promotion wage rises, which ate up much more of the wages. So that probably took up about 100k of the 280k the wages we had. So we needed to be sensible. So I'll go through the outs first very quickly. So Berardi went out to QPR for just under £1 million. Didn't really play a lot last year. Ayling was the first choice right back. He only started 6 games for us. He got 2 assists to be fair to him. And he's actually he never really let us down whenever he played. He just wasn't as good as Ayling in my opinion. I think he started the season with an injury, and we just didn't need him to be honest. Matty Downing's going out on loan. The only reason why I'm mentioning him is because he's probably our big hope. Um, he he looks pretty decent to me. 19 years old, left back. He's got good physical stats. He's improving all the time. Every time I look at him, he's improving. He's on loan at Wimbledon, where he's going to get regular game time. So hopefully we can see him progress to the first team at some point in the future. Marcus Antonsen went out to St Johnstone for a little bit of money. Just not good enough really to be part of the first team, and we're good to get him off the wages and get a little bit of cash in. Kane went out to Oviedo for £3 million. Never really fit in, unfortunately. And so he went off to Oviedo, I think, on loan last year. I know he went to Bristol on loan. We got a little bit of money for him, and now he's gone out to Oviedo for £3 million. J. Roy Gloat has gone to St Johnstone on loan. He went out on loan in January last year. Nobody wanted to come in buy him for a fee, so he went to Oviedo on loan. That's it. But now St Johnstone have come in for him, so for a loan fee. So yeah, we're happy to move him on. Hadiseko has gone out as well. Never really, never really involved in the first team at all. Played 3 games. Not somebody who I would prefer to sell him because his value is only going to decrease as we get towards the end of his contract. But nobody wanted to make a bid. So the ins. So we'll go through them in fee order. So Patrick Roberts came in on a season-long loan. He looks really good to me. I thought we needed some freshening up of the wide areas, and he's coming in and I think he's going to do that. He's only on £8 a week. Didn't want a loan fee, and yeah, he's going to be a starting player on either of the flanks, or maybe even in behind the striker. So he plays 3 roles in my system, which actually is really useful. And he's English as well, which is always good. And yeah, I'm excited what he can do for us this season. He had a year in the obviously in the Scottish Premier League last year and did well with Celtic, 7.14, 8 goals, 6 assists. So if you can get anything like that out of him, then I will be very pleased indeed. The next one is Kennedy. Similar story really to Patrick Roberts, a player who has come in on loan from Chelsea, and I believe he's got all the raw tools to do a really good job for us. Maybe not as good as Roberts, but will certainly be an option for us on either flank. He can't play this side absolutely naturally, but he can play he can play up front, he can play wide right, and he will probably play some on the left hand side to be honest. And yeah, I like the look at him again. He's only on 10 grand. He's only on 10 grand a week. I don't think they wanted a loan fee, so it was quite a straightforward bit of business, really. Those two players for only 18 grand a week, I think is good. We then signed Luke Garbett from Everton for 3.2 million. I think he looks a decent left back. We were after, well, we went after a lot of players. I'm going to say now, the players that we ended up with, not quite the star first choice teams that I wanted, besides one. But yeah, so he actually started his career out at Leeds, which is so it's quite nice to bring him back to the club. And 3.2 million, I feel like is good value. He's he's good at 25 years old. Obviously, he's at his peak now. He's not incredible, but he's a nice, well-rounded left back. The next one, we needed a striker, and British Sambalonga was available for £8 million, and that's something that I'm very pleased about. I didn't think that they'd let him go for that price. I thought looked at him and he caused big problems last year. You know, he got 1 in 2 in the Championship last year, or better than 1 in 2 really. So I'm very pleased to welcome him into the club. Unfortunately, he picked up a bit of an injury, but before the start of the season, so he won't feature today. But he's still a good player for us. And so the next one is a bit of an odd one really, but someone who popped up on my radar, and Hisham Kalua. He was available for free, 15k a week, and I thought, sure, let's give him a go. And I couldn't see all his stats, but then when he turned up, I was very, very pleased. He's now worth 9.5 million, and he actually is going to start this game up front for us. I feel like he has good attributes to play the role. He is just a nice, well-rounded player. I've never heard of him. He was at Almeria last season. So yeah, I'm very pleased to see him at the club. He is a Moroccan 20. He's played under 20 games for Morocco, 10 games, 9 goals. Can't argue with that. And yeah, we're going to see how he gets on, really. But for free, I'm very pleased to make him. And he's on 15 grand a week on a backup contract. So yeah, very good. The next one now is Kyle Norton. Now he's come in. He's really a backup for both fullback spots. Ayling is going to start the season, I think, as first choice right back, and Garbutt will be first choice left back. But Cal Norton is fairly cheap, 20 grand a week. He's come in for 2.5 million, and yeah, he can play both fullback roles reasonably well. So yeah, I'm happy to have him as a reasonable backup. Not got age on his side particularly, but he's gonna be a useful player for us, I think. We need somebody who could cover both areas, and he does that very, very well. Right. So showing you Sambalong, it keeps switching it back to date order. But the next one, and he was signed on deadline day, which is a bit of an odd thing to look at because 16th, and I forgot about this until it actually came upon me, was that the deadline day isn't the end of August anymore. It is the Thursday before the season starts. So this was the 16th of August. That's the magic date, and we needed a time midfielder desperately. And this is the man we ended up going for, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. He's coming from Southampton for 8.25 million, and he looks very, very good. He can play that deep line. I can play a deep line playmaker role. He can also play as a Mazzala. He can play as a box to box. He can play a fair number of roles very, very well. Now he wasn't my first choice, but he is a very good player. He was always on my radar, but he wasn't my first choice. I'm showing you we actually had a deal agreed for Marco Gruic. Um, well, I didn't realise how the work permit system works. I thought that it was just the current system was based around an FA tribunal, and that they would recommend they would make a recommendation to the Home Office. I didn't realise it was based around points. So here, yeah, it's based around 4 points, which is very similar to how it was based on after Brexit last year. And I didn't realise it was based on that at all. So unfortunately, looking at this after, if we had bid 7 million rather than 6.5, we would have got him. because he would have met the others because he would have been in the top 25% of the earners, which would give 3 points, or top two. No, he'd be in the top 30 earners, I think. So he got 2 points. He would have got 2 points there, but he only got three because he only got those two. The top 25%, or 25 to 50% of the 30 earners, and in the top 6 leagues in Europe. So he only got three in the end. But if he'd bid £500,000 more, we would have got him. So I was pretty frustrated with that, and that actually fell through on deadline day. So I had to scramble really to bring somebody in. And I knew, obviously, everyone knows about Højbjerg. He's a very good player. Gruik has now got bids coming in on loan though, so it may be something we revisit. If not January, then maybe next season, because I think he is a really good player and somebody who could be a real asset to us if we are able in the future to bring him in. So that leaves us with just one signing left. You will have noticed him. The first signing we brought in was Mauricio Lemos, someone who probably doesn't need any introduction. He's a bit of an FM wonder kid, and yeah, he's come in. He looks brilliant. To be fair, he can play. He's a good ball playing defender. He's got good passing. He's just a superbly well-rounded centre back. He's only 22. He has got a couple of clauses in his contract. The minimum fee release clause of 19 million is a bit low. If we go down, 11.75. And he's on a hefty wage as well, to be fair. But he's an outstanding centre back. I felt like we were decently strong in centre back areas, but not strong enough. And he was available for £10 million, which of that is structured over a couple of years. So yeah, I'm really pleased with him. And yeah, that brings us up to date with the transfers that we've made. There's been no more, obviously. Transfer deadline day is gone. So unfortunately, we've got a few players injured to start the season. Ailing is out for 4 to 8 days, so not a long one. Hassan Belonga pulled a calf muscle and he's out for 5 to 10 days now. Christian's out for a long time, 5 to 7 weeks. Saiz is out between 7 days and 4 weeks. And Pontus Jansson is coming back very soon, but he's not played any pre-season, so he's going to take a while to get back up to full speed. So the team, as you see it today, is what we're going to go with for this first game. We have Wiedwald in goal, Norton, Flint, Lemos and Garbett at the back, Vieira and Højbjerg in the middle, Kennedy, Roberts and Alioski playing in behind Kalua. Now, this is really a massive unknown quantity to me, this game, so I am a bit nervous. We're going to start off with our unusual defensive system. Brighton last season finished 9th, so they had a very, very good year, considering they came up from the Championship just like we've done. And yeah, we're going to see how we get on. Let's get into the game, boys. Put some squad numbers in. If we move 20 and Kalua can have number 11, why not? Okay then. So it's our first game. We're at the Amex Stadium. Our first game in the Premier League. They're lining up with a 4-4-1-1. Izquierdo, Knockout proper. Looks very similar to the team they start the actual season off. Maybe that Mohamed Diarme and Asako, someone I'm not familiar with. But yeah, we're gonna give it a good go. That's for sure. Okay then, so here we are. We're coming out at the Amex. Nice looking stadium, to be fair. Okay, I'm gonna kick off. We're shooting from right to left in our all white kit. And yeah, I am excited about this season. I'm also a little bit nervous. We don't know for sure how the signings are gonna pan out. Whether we're gonna have even, whether we're just gonna get battered every game and go down with no points. Who knows how things will develop. So with 12 minutes into this game, they have a goal kick. It's cleared as far as Diarme, and now Knockout can bring it through. But yeah, makes a good tackle. Alioski now with it. Garbett he doesn't find anybody. He plays it off the air and it falls nicely to him, but we are giving it away to them, and Wiedewald makes a good save. Bit of a messy passage of play from us there, to be honest. That doesn't look to be doesn't look like to be the highlight. and we win the ball back. Kaluuya gets tackled though, and Patrick Roberts beats the man, and Kaluuya now has a opportunity to set a sight on goal, and he gets a shot away on target. Not the best shot, but a nice effort on goal. Now Osaka is bringing it clear. He finds Diarme, and Diarme beat two men there amazingly, and Wiedemann had to make the save. Right, the corner is played in. It's cleared. Now Roberts has it. He can he maybe break away here. He's beat two men, and he's in on goal, and he is fouled. That's got to be a red card, hasn't it, ref? We have a penalty regardless, whatever the referee decides. But that looked to me like he was going straight clean through, and he took him up from behind. A talking to for that. Oh my word! Who's that penalty taker? It's going to be Alioski to put us into the lead. And he does put us into the lead. We'll lead 1-0 in our first game of the Premier League. My word, what a this would be a hell of a story. We're away at Brighton. Keeper went the right way, but the power on the shot was too great for him. And we're now second in the table, guys. Take a look at that. Okay, they've got a free kick here. Proper has it. He is moving towards our area. I think he's going to have to release the ball at some stage, though. And he does, plays it across to Diarme, takes a shot on, and Wiedeveld deals with it comfortably, really. Is that going to be the highlight? Kaluuya makes a good header there, and Kennedy has the ball. He takes a ambitious shot, and it goes over the bar. Okay, and that's a good half-time performance, guys. I'm very pleased. We've had the lion's share of the ball. We've been more creative in what we've done. We're going to tell them I am very pleased. Keep that up. Is anybody performing a little bit averagely? Kennedy isn't having the most effective game. But we'll see how it goes. It may be that we put Roberts out there and bring on Kamara Roof perhaps, but or Marcus Maddison. But we'll see how second half begins, and we'll make a decision later on. They have a free kick here. Knockout play, shoots, but it goes a fair way over the bar. To be honest, I don't think that was too big of a threat. Now Limos with the free kick. He finds Kaluuya. He puts it in, and there's Alioski for his second of the game. And it was happened very quickly. A free kick that they're probably expecting to be whipped into the box was sort of played down the side, a bit of a diversionary free kick. It's a nice ball. Kaluuya was found, and he plays it across, and Alioski taps home easily. It's 2-0 now. So that's a cracking start to the second half, guys. Absolutely cracking start. And if we can get through now, okay, there's a chance here. Lemos with the ball. Finds Norton into Kennedy. What can he do on the right side? He beats a man. He finds Roberts. And Højbjerg now plays through to Kaluuya, and Kaluuya takes a shot on, and maybe should have done better there. But it's good that we're creating the chances. Now Charlotto has a throw in to them. We win the ball back there for Roberts, but it's not a very good clearance, and KL will pick the ball up. So we need to reorganise now. Knockhart plays it wide to Oscar Vent. He's tackled well by Norton, and Roberts can release Kaluuya on this right-hand side. He plays it back in field to Højbjerg. Back to Roberts. It's a nice little passages of play that we're putting together. No, that's not. Aiden, come on, man. Let's sort your life out, mate. That's awful. Okay, so they're now on the attack, and they've got some space with Knockout. He's going to take a shot on, I would have thought, and he goes just over the bar. I think it's time to make a couple of changes, perhaps. So I'm going to bring on Marcus Maddison for Kennedy and put Patrick Roberts out wide. I'm going to. Norton's playing well, but he has picked up a slight injury. I'm going to leave him out there for the time being. I'll just make that one change with Marcus Maddison coming on. I'm also actually going to tell, before I forget, Aiden Flint to player instructions. Where is he? Flint. I want him to. Yes, he's on direct passing. How can I? That's the ball. Why can't? Oh, it's because of his role he's on. Defensive centre back. We changed that to defend it there. Just time to do shorter passing so he's not constantly going long with the ball. So we changed his role very slightly. we'll confirm those changes and carry on with the game. Limos has a free kick now. He has a shot on him. What an effort that is! He's going to be a bit of a X factor here, a bit of a David Luiz figure, I feel, in terms of his free kicks and his deliveries. He's the best free kick taker at the club, so he's on them. I don't think anything's going to come of this now. Yeah, that was the highlight. That's outrageous effort, really, from Lemos. Now, there's a chance developing here. Alioski with it. He finds Madison in the middle, into Højbjerg. He's got players around him, but he finds Madison well. Now, Kalup, it's a cracking ball there from Højbjerg, but he does get tackled. And now Højbjerg loses it, and they are on the counter attack. Really, they find Kayal. He finds Izquierdo. He's alive. Why? He crosses it in, and the keeper should not have come for it. Or if he should, he should have got there. And now we are only leading 2-1 here. I'm going to bring on Kamaru for Kalua. His energy and pace could be a useful factor. And I think that's all I'm going to do for now. Hopefully, it's the first thing we've probably seen of them getting in behind us. For some reason, Norton didn't stick with his man. Then Flint got done and forced Lemos to come across, and it wasn't the best defending or goalkeeping by anybody involved there. Right, so 20 minutes to go, they're probably going to go for it, but we have a throw in here. It's played in, and it's dropped down, and who was it who tucked it in? It was Kamaru who just come on, who knocked the ball into the back of the net, and that's a perfect response to them getting a goal back. Happened very, very quickly. Norton threw it in, down short to Højbjerg, who knocked it back to him, and first time put the ball across. Madison with the header. Ryan, not the best goalkeeping. The header was straight at him, and he just palmed it to the side a little bit, but not enough. And we now lead 3-1. And I couldn't be more pleased with what we've done in this game. It's been Brighton wasn't the hardest of starts to a Premier League season, but I still feel like this is an achievement to do this. Okay, I'm going to take off Vieira for Anita just because he's on a yellow card. He makes a lot of tackles, and I'd be a bit worried about him getting sent off. So Roof has it now. He takes a shot on, and it's saved by Matthew Ryan. Don't mind that at all. So Anita has come on now. Into 5 minutes of added on time, and it looks like there's a minute to play here. There's a highlight, but there's no way they can score 2 goals. So I think we're going to come away with our first ever, well, my first Premier League win. Izquierdo has a shot, puts it a bit wide of the post, and yeah, we're starting the season off very, very well indeed with an away victory. I didn't know what to expect coming into this game. We made a few sort of off the cuff signings. You might say with someone like Kalua. Kennedy maybe is one of those I put into that bracket as well, but we've done a very, very good job. A 3-1 win, I'd say we deserved it. A lot of their shots we didn't see many of them. We saw much more of our play. And yeah, Alioski with 2 and Roof getting a very nicely timed third to sap any confidence they may have gained. And I'm very, very pleased, guys. Well done. So, that will bring us to an end to this episode, guys. If you have enjoyed this, our first game in the Premier League, then please do leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Follow me on Twitter, of course, at DLCDave1. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.